Sometimes I like to pretend that the can is someone's head and I'm slicing it open. I can't tell you how f***ing excited I am to dig into this. Hi, I'm Margaret Steward. If your upcoming gathering with your family and friends has you stressed as f***, I'm here to show you my shortcuts for throwing the most perfect Thanksgiving feast all on your own. So come along. I don't know about you, but one of my most favorite dishes of all is the mashed potatoes. But if you've made it before, you know it takes shitloads of work. Now, if I told you that there is a way to throw that very same mashed potato dish together within seconds, would you believe me? F no. So when I am short on time, this is what I like to do for my mashed potatoes. Tater tots. Just simply mash them with a fork. And just so you know, these are frozen tater tots, which I just took out of the freezer 5 minutes ago. So you know they are fresh. I think that about does it. Mashed potatoes, done. Let's give it a little taste, shall we? Delicious. Now another classic Thanksgiving side dish that you can never forget to have at your table is stuffing. So my super simple shortcut tip is if you do not have all of the ingredients for a certain dish, just use the ingredients that you have to make it. In this case, I only have one: bread. One slice of whole wheat bread is all I have, but we make it work here in our super simple shortcut Thanksgiving. Slice this into cubes. And then just add water. And there you go, our beautiful stuffing. Shall we give this stuffing a try? Let's get a nice moist piece. Delicious. And of course, it wouldn't be quite Thanksgiving without the classic and traditional green bean casserole. Luckily, all you need is 2 ingredients. And guess what? No mixing involved. We are going to plate it right onto our finest china. There's a fly on there. That's okay. So for moments like this, when I'm just simply f***ed for time, I like to use the canned green bean variety. All you need is a can opener. So let's get this little devil open, shall we? Sometimes I like to pretend that the can is someone's head and I'm slicing it open. So let's just pour it right onto our serving dish. Now with canned green beans, some people like to drain them. I, however, think the juice provides so much flavor, so that's why I leave it all in. Now be very careful when you're serving this dish because the juice could easily spill and cause a shit ton of mess. And then of course we have the most important ingredient of this dish, the fried onions to go on top. Unfortunately today I do not have that ingredient, but that's why today's shortcut Thanksgiving is all about thinking outside of the box. So I found something else that's salty and crunchy to top this dish with. Fritos. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this up and just crumble a little on top. Smells a little stale, but that just adds flavor. Now let's give this dish a try. Delicious. One of everyone's favorite condiments of Thanksgiving, of course, the very tart and sweet cranberry sauce. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to make my super special secret 4-hour cranberry sauce. So that's why this shortcut comes in super handy for times like today. So odds are you have never tried a cranberry sauce like this one before. All you'll need is one ingredient: craisins. Because the only difference between cranberries and craisins is that craisins have been dried and sweetened up with a shitload of sugar. Pour some craisins into your serving dish, and then all that's left to do is add our super secret ingredient: water. You want the dried cranberries to be swimming in the liquid. That makes it extra delicious. Let's have a taste, shall we? Delicious. Of course, it's not a feast without the bird. Unfortunately, I am shit-ass broke, so I have no money to buy a turkey. But it's my lucky day, and your lucky day as well, because chicken tastes just the same. More specifically, chicken bouillon. No prep whatsoever. All you have to do is simply unwrap it. Of course, you can't forget the gravy. And oh, we can't forget our roll. Now say that you don't have any rolls whatsoever in your house. Do you have bread? All you have to do is squish it into a ball. You want the shape of a nice roll. There you go. So here we have our gorgeous feast. Look how gorgeous those potatoes look, and especially that green bean casserole. And how magnificently moist does that stuffing look. And those cranberries with that chicken bouillon, delicious. I like to add a little leaf for garnish. What a feast, just gorgeous. I can't tell you how f***ing excited I am to dig into this. Don't we all love a good freshly baked pumpkin pie? Unfortunately, we don't have 5 hours to make one. That's why all you'll need is a can of pumpkin, and then my all-time favorite ingredient of all, Cool Whip. Or, if you're poor, the store brand version of Cool Whip. Now grab your can opener and just stab into this head. Now that we've got that open, next step, open your Cool Whip. I like to leave the pumpkin in the can for that extra rustic look. And the fun part is, it's like a communal dish, so you take a spoon and you just eat straight from the can. Same with the Cool Whip. Shall we take a taste? Get a little bit of pumpkin and a little bit of Cool Whip. Delicious. So that about does it for our Thanksgiving shortcut feast. I hope you found this video as useful as all of those pins that you pinned on Pinterest and don't plan on ever making. Until our next feast, I'm Margaret Steward. I'll see you next time.